actually windy and the weather's getting colder too. With that in mind, what did I read today? Lots about the hurricane and stuff in the US, and at the same time people using drones, I suppose, to capture what's going on. How about this first one with this, where apparently there was a stadium where the rooftop got completely blown out? As it says here, drone footage shows extensive damage to the roof of Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg. Hurricane Milton brought winds over 100 miles per hour to downtown St. Pete. The field was being used as a staging area for linemen to help restore power after the storm. Well, that didn't go as expected, huh? But it's just kind of incredible just seeing the types of footage and stuff that was captured. And there was a bunch of other ones, of course. Like you can see, for example, there were places showing how the streets and stuff were just completely flooded, according to this anyways. How high is that in terms of the feet? I know some of them were saying it would be going as high, for example, as 10 feet or something like that. I don't think it went that crazy, just by the looks of it anyways, from all the media and stuff I saw online. And some people were actually crazy enough, by the looks of it anyways, to actually stay there and document the situation. Not because, for example, they want to do it to help, let's just say, others or something like that. It's more for them to try to get fame. I don't know. That's kind of crazy, staying in a place like that. But at the same time, there were some people that just wanted to stay there because they couldn't fathom the loss of their property and so forth. But either way, so many people using the tech just to document the situation for, I guess, everyone else to see, and now it's part of history too, I guess you could say, huh? Hopefully everyone recovers. In terms of history, actually, this was kind of interesting, where apparently the site, the Internet Archive, which is known to keep records of various websites way back, for example, so you can see how it looked like back in the day when it was first started. Nowadays, a lot of people use that site to kind of keep track on what people changed in sites, let's just say opinion-wise. For example, if there was a company originally that was really against or for a certain topic, you can then use this site to look back how they portrayed themselves on the site. Well, apparently it was, I guess, attacked with a denial of service attack for whatever reason. So who's responsible? Apparently this, I guess, organization that says the Internet Archive has and is suffering from a devastating attack. We have been launching several highly successful attacks for 5 long hours, and to this moment, all their systems are completely down. And there were some responses, like this person here saying, "What we know, DDoS attack fended off for now, defacement of our website via JS library, breach of usernames, email, salted encrypted passwords. What we've done, disabled the JS library, scrubbing systems, upgrading security. We will share more as we know it." And it basically just kept going on as the day went by. For example, it says, "Sorry, but DDoS folks are back and knocked archive.org and openlibrary.org offline. Internet Archive is being cautious and prioritizing keeping data safe at the expense of service availability. We'll share more as we know it." It makes you wonder, why are they targeting this site now? There actually were a lot of people wanting their sites or information to be removed from this because, as mentioned, some people were using it as a way to research what went on in the past, and some people, they don't want that to come out. So it's kind of interesting in this case, although I would imagine that's a topic nowadays too, huh? People wanting to, I guess, censor and hide information like that. And then I read this today where at first I was thinking TD Bank, that's here in Canada. But apparently in reading this, they were prosecuted in the US, and I was like, hey, what's going on here? This one says, TD Bank pleads guilty to US criminal charges, faces asset cap. As it says here, TD Bank became the largest bank in US history to plead guilty to violating a federal law aimed at preventing money laundering and agreed to pay $3 billion in penalties to resolve the charges, government authorities said on Thursday. TD's plea deal includes imposition of an asset cap and other limitations to its business, authorities said. The bank has pleaded guilty to conspiring to launder money and conspiring to fail to file accurate reports or maintain a compliant anti-money laundering program, the Justice Department said. TD failed to monitor over $18 trillion in customer activity for about a decade, enabling 3 money laundering networks to transfer illicit funds through accounts at the bank, U.S. authorities said, describing the issue as pervasive. Bank employees, quote, openly joked about the lack of compliance on multiple occasions, Attorney General Merrick Garland told reporters during a briefing on the plea deal. TD Bank chose profits over compliance in order to keep its costs down, Garland said. He said TD was the largest bank to admit to violating the U.S. Bank Secrecy Act. In some cases, TD did not flag suspicious activity until law enforcement raised attention to it, authorities said. So this is one of those things where the company potentially knew something bad was happening, but as they kind of imply, they're making money anyway, so they're just turning a blind eye unless they specifically get called out for it. Yeah, it's kind of interesting again because it's based here in Canada, like that bank. I know that actually there were other banks as well that ended up folding for some kind of scandal per se anyways. All right, see you guys later.